In this course, I will introduce you to Intuiface Player. Player is the software used to run all of the interactive experiences created with Composer. At the time of this recording, Player runs on 8 different operating systems: Windows, iOS on the iPad, Android, Bright Sign, Chrome OS, Tizen from Samsung, WebOS from LG, and Raspberry Pi. It also enables your experience to be published on the web and run like a regular web page or as a standalone progressive web app. The beauty of Player is that it takes away the stress of figuring out where to deploy your experience. No matter which platform you choose, the steps for creating an experience in Composer will be the same. The only difference lies in how you install Player, but we've made that pretty easy to do. Just check out our online help center for the Player installation guide. Once you've got Player licensed, it can run experiences, even the web-published ones, without an internet connection. Of course, if you want to build experiences that need real-time connections to cloud-based services like Intuiface Headless CMS or your company's back-office system, you'll need some network access every now and then. Let's take a closer look at the Player you install on one of those operating systems I mentioned. We'll talk about web-published experiences in a different Academy video. When you initially open Player, if it hasn't been licensed yet, you'll see a license activation screen. Although this screen may look slightly different across platforms, the main goal is to inform Player about the license it should use or which Intuiface account it should obtain a license from. For details about Player license activation, check out the Player activation or batch Player activation articles in the Help Center. For the rest of this example, we'll be looking at Intuiface Player on a Windows PC. An activated Player can do one of two things when launched. It can either open the Experiences panel or immediately play an experience. That second option is exclusive to Platform Enterprise customers. It can be found in each player's information panel in the Intuiface Share and Deploy console. As you can see here, we've been brought to the Experiences panel. The Experiences panel is divided into 3 tabs. The My Experiences tab is where I can find all of the experiences published using any of the composers associated with my Intuiface account, as well as, exclusively on Windows PCs, to browse the local file system for unpublished experiences. This is a prerequisite for sharing and remotely deploying experiences. The Shared With Me tab displays all experiences that have been published by any other Intuiface account and then shared with your Intuiface account. And the final tab, the Marketplace tab, includes more than 90 free pre-built experiences that can be downloaded and played. Let's move on to discuss how to run an experience. In order to run an experience in Player, that experience must be locally present on a device. The primary hands-on method for downloading an experience for the Intuiface Cloud is by tapping a published experiences thumbnail in Player's Experiences panel. The experience will run as soon as it is downloaded. The hands-off method of downloading a published experience to a player is called remote deployment. It's a feature that is so powerful that we've got a whole other video in the Academy on that topic. Is your experience running? Great. Let's talk about how to stop it. On Windows PC, just tap the Escape key on your keyboard to exit Player. On other platforms, close the Player as you would close any other application on that platform. You can also place exit buttons directly within your Intuiface experience. Just don't make them too easy for your audience to find. Keep in mind that when it comes to real deployments, you don't want your experiences to be easily closed. For instance, with a kiosk setup, you'll probably want to hide the keyboard and restrict access to system-level features. I hope you now have a good sense of how to work with Player. It's going to be everywhere, so you might as well learn to like each other.